Kind of a rainy day. It's still misting out there. It's supposed to be sort of a break, but I can feel a little bit of a mist. So we're going to try and do a little bit of stuff out here, just showing you things growing. But I'll probably get chased back in by the rain. So if the video ends abruptly, that's what happened. These are my coleus. They're looking gorgeous. This was grown from a mix, I believe from Baker Creek. I have more decorative pots on order. Should be here tomorrow because some of these are a little bit crowded still. And I have a couple more down here that need to be potted up. I did pot up some more of my rosemary that I have for seedlings because the rosemary out in my garden is not doing great. So hopefully these will do better. These are yuccas I grew from seed. The majority of what I grew I gave to a neighbor who wanted yuccas for his property, but I kept a couple of them. And I'll find a place for them after they get quite a bit bigger. I'm going to kind of baby them along for a while. I have lots and lots of new growth on my key lime. Now, this is not powdery mildew. This is water spots from watering with my hose. So, the plants are actually fine. But, yeah, well water leaves water spots on stuff. But we had a really bad dry spell, and I had to water with my hose. So this pink yarrow that I've got growing is just gorgeous. This was a mix of seeds, a mix of yarrow, of colors, but only the pink seems to be growing up enough to bloom. Got snapdragons down here. They're beautiful. This is another mix. Candy top mix. There is lots of new growth on my red knockout rose. Looks like a new bud. And that looks like a bud on the evening primrose. My extra strawberries. My strawberry tower. All of them are looking good. I have a few strawberries that did not take from the bare root ones that I will replace with the ones out of that pot. Quite a few little strawberries here. Oh, there is one that looks like it's ready. Have myself a little strawberry. Well, it's not really breakfast. It's more of a snack now. Put that back out of the way. Lots of new growth on the pink knockout rose. I don't see any more buds on that one just yet, but they'll come. I've got strawberries and nasturtiums both growing in here. Can't wait to see some of these bloom. Somehow I managed to get a sunflower in with my zinnias in this pot. There's another pot over there with zinnias that there is a big sunflower growing into, and I'm not sure if I planted it or the birds did, but we'll see. My red California poppies have buds on them. There's one and two. Shallots are looking great. Petunias are blooming, so are the marigolds. My potatoes, it looks like I got one pot that's trying to fall over and die back. I believe I have until June, sometime in mid-June before I'm supposed to dig them. So that's about on par. They have already produced little flower buds that I took off. So hopefully that they will produce more potatoes. But I don't plan on digging them until they actually completely die. Sweet potatoes, looking good. This is one of my Roselle hibiscus that I put in a pot, and it's actually doing better than the ones in the garden. Look at that basil tower, y'all. Aren't those gorgeous basils? And I've been pinching out the top so they'll get bushier. I want them to just cover the entire tower. I think that'd be cool. I've got purple dove beans growing in that one tower in the top 2 levels of it. where I pulled radishes out. It looks like my Tom Thumb beans might be putting on a little bit more growth. Hopefully, with the rain and the cooler weather, hopefully it will. They'll start producing some more peas, because right now they're not setting blooms or anything. Let me undo the gate here. And we'll go in here real quick, just for a minute or two. I want to show you guys my pumpkin pits. I got the idea from Scott over on Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. And it looked like a cool idea. Since I ran out of cardboard and the rest of the garden isn't going to get finished this year. So I dug 2 pits and planted pumpkins in them. And for the life of me, I cannot remember which variety of pumpkins I planted. So we'll have to see when they grow, huh? Anyhow, there's 3 plants in each pit. If I have to, I'll fit in one more of them out, but I think they should be okay with the 3. But they're growing great. Seem to be doing really good. Rattlesnake pole beans are starting to send out little tendrils and stuff to climb. They're looking really good. I've got to come out here and do some weeding. This aged horse manure is very rich, but it's got a lot of weed seed in it. Cucumbers are climbing. There's one there with even a bloom or 2 on it. Okra is doing well. So is the sweet potatoes and corn. More okra over here. And sunflower garden is looking beautiful. Aren't those gorgeous sunflowers, y'all? No buds yet. I don't see any buds yet, but it shouldn't take them long before they start sending up some. I did put some larkspur down here. It looks like one died, but the others seem to be okay. Just to add a little bit more color here in my sunflower garden. Everything, it seems to be growing really well in all of my towers here. And if the peas don't start sowing more blooms and stuff, which I really think they are going to, but when it gets too hot, I'll pull those out and I'll plant something else there. But I just love this basil. And y'all, when you brush against it, oh, so good. There's such a variety in there that I get a wonderful difference in scents. I'll shut that gate when I come back around. But I want to go over here and show you the blooms in my little naturalized garden. Because they're really blooming nice. Yeah, I cannot tell you how thankful I am my neighbor came over and mowed. Because there was no way I was going to get all this grass down. But I have some lavender there. I've got some lemon bee balm. This is that Chinese privet that's all over out here, and I'm going to win the battle yet of trying to get it all out. I don't like it. It's very invasive. So I've got some, let's see, I've got catnip, I've got some flax, I've got some evening primroses, there is some dill, there is some borage, some comfrey. Look at the blooms on the cosmos. The borage is blooming. I've got some cilantro that is going to seed. So that will be coriander seeds. I have some more. There's supposed to be some more right down in here. There's supposed to be some more of the lemon bee balm, but I'm not sure. Oh goodness, there's some poison ivy. I'm going to get out of there. Darn it. I'm not wearing gloves, so I can't touch it right now. Marigold. Oh, more poison ivy. Man, it's just everywhere here. And then I've got some lupines and some more comfrey over here. I'm just kind of scattering the comfrey all over the place, and hopefully I'll be able to do some comfrey tea for my plants for fertilizer. over here and look at the calendulas, the rose campions down there, and the forsythia seems to be doing happy. But, you know, good. Anyway, that's just a little bitty tour. Not really a tour, just wanted to show you a few things here and there. And rain feels like it's starting to pick up. And I'm gonna get wet. So I think I will talk to you all later. Gonna get this gate shut and go back in the house and put the video up.